Well, we are getting the facts for you on the 2021 election, focusing on the vote on whether to recall Governor Gavin Newsom. And now some voters are concerned about the mail-in ballots they've received. This is a ballot from Placer County. Now take a look here. The hole that you see in the middle of the screen on the return envelope in some counties, but not others. The issue for some, the recall vote is visible from these holes, so you can see whether or not the person voted no or yes. And voters are worried that this could make the ballots vulnerable to fraud. We asked Ryan Ronco with the Placer County Registrar of Voters what are some things that voters can do to protect their vote.
There's really only one way to put the ballot into the envelope where that vote shows. And there are literally a dozen other ways that a person may be able to, after voting, place the ballot into the envelope and not have that choice show. And not the least of which is to just really reverse fold the ballot so that just the white portions of the ballot are showing, so that once you put it into the envelope, there's absolutely no way that a person might be able to see that vote.
And right now we're joined live by Jana Haynes. She is from the Sacramento County Voter Registrar's Office to give us some clarity and some advice and some information. And so, Jana, this isn't the case with the Sacramento County ballots, but there are still holes in a different location on the envelope. So can you explain to people why you do have those holes there?
Absolutely. So the holes are there for two reasons. The first and most important reason is for accessibility for visually impaired voters. We got some feedback from our blind community and from Secretary of State's office that in order for blind voters to be able to identify where the signature line is on the envelope, which is very important for them to sign, that this would help provide some individuality and autonomy for them to vote on their own. The other reason that we use those holes is so that after we open the envelope, take out the ballot and process it, we can visually tell immediately whether or not that envelope is empty to make sure that no ballot paper is left behind.
And so for people wondering why it's there for visually impaired, it's because they know where to feel, right? That's how they know
Correct.
How and where to vote on the ballot?
Yes, so if they run their finger along the ballot envelope, they can tell exactly where it is that the signature line ends and begins. You'll notice on nearly every mail-in envelope that there are two holes, one at the beginning of the signature line and one at the end of the signature line, and that's exactly what they're there for.
And so we just heard from Mr. Ronco, but I'm sorry, we heard from Mr. Ronco
I was
about
going to say, this is not a new piece of design on our envelopes. This is something that we've used for several years.
Right, and maybe it's just now coming to light just because it's a recall election, which is a very unique thing, and there aren't many questions on the ballot. And we just heard from Mr. Ronco on some ways to avoid that, especially like if you're living in Placer County where they do have the hole in a different place. What are some suggestions that you have for voters? Maybe just kind of be aware of where the holes are on your envelope if you don't want people to be able to see what you voted.
Absolutely. So every county ballot is designed differently. So the ballot in Placer County looks differently than the ballot in Sacramento, looks different than the ballot in Yolo, as well as the envelopes. So it's good for voters to be aware whether this is an issue in your county or not. Once you fold your ballot and place it in the envelope, just take a glance at the holes and make sure that there's nothing that breaches your voter confidentiality. And in the event that there is, as Mr. Ronco said, there are several different ways to not only fold your ballot, but to place it in the envelope to avoid this issue.
Yeah, just something to kind of be aware of. Another question that I've been dying to ask you all week. We have wildfires going on all over the place, as you very well know. Hundreds of people have lost their homes. They won't be getting mail. And we actually just saw a post office burned to the ground in Grizzly Flats. What happens to those ballots and to the people who won't be receiving them? Or what do you tell to people who are either A, evacuated, or B, lost their home, or C, that was their post office, so anything that they may have been waiting for may have been burned?
So for anyone that has had to evacuate due to wildfires, or even if in the situation where they didn't have to evacuate, but their mail may have been interrupted in transmission due to the fires, we encourage them to contact their county registrar's office to request a new ballot, either at their location that they're at or at an evacuated location. They can also wait till in-person voting starts in the beginning of September and go and vote in person. and any ballot that was issued to them that they weren't able to vote will be null and void once they vote in a different manner. And so every county registrar's office that is being impacted by these fires has a variety of ways to ensure that their voters can still vote, whether they're still in the county, outside the county, have had to evacuate or not. So there's a lot of protections in place, but we need to make sure that the voters are reaching out to their registrar's office to start that process.
Yeah, and I can't even imagine everything they probably have going on in their minds, like when your house, burns, or when you can't even get back to your house to get your information. So just, at least we have some weeks ahead, and the recall election is on September 14th. So, and as you mentioned, you'll be able to vote after which date you said, the 9th?
So starting September 4th, some of the vote centers open. All of them will be open either on election day or some open before that, depending on which county you live in. And you can always go to your registrar's office and request a ballot even now. And there's still time for you to request another mail-in ballot if there's another way for it to get to you, whether you've evacuated to a different county or whether you're currently home, but you're fairly certain that your ballot was lost in a fire, depending on where it goes to the post office.
Yeah. And hopefully your post office is still there. I just feel for those people whose post office is now gone. Who knows
Absolutely.
what was lost
It's very
and all of
tragic.
that. Jana, is there anything else you would like to share with everyone?
Just a reminder that people are starting to get their ballots in the mail. There's 3 ways to return them. You can either mail them back, as we've been talking about. You can take them to one of our drop boxes, which bypasses the USPS system, or you can wait and vote in person at our vote centers starting September 4th.
All right, Jana, we appreciate everything you do to serve our community. And thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.